Hey guys, Pokemon Battle 123 here with an NFE battle against someone from the server chat rooms. That was a pretty good battle, but as you can see, he is using some pretty strong NFEs. My team is made up of the UU and UNFE teams, well, tires. So yeah, he puts me to sleep and energy balls my Apom. And then I know he's going to energy ball the next time, and I go into my Grovile. And he energy balls, and this thing is supposed to have endure, but for some reason it doesn't. So I just stay in, hoping that I can survive and activate the Salak Berry, and then abuse Overgrow. But that fails, and I bring in Quilava, and I go for a Scarfed Eruption, and that will totally rape that Haunter, and send him back where he came from, hell. So yeah, now he brings in Gabite, and I know he's going to Earthquake. So I just bring in my Apom for Death Fodder, so I can get a safe switch, because it's pretty useless now that it's asleep. So now I bring in my Celio, and I knew he would fear the Ice Shard, and I get to set up a Curse, and that's just friggin' awesome. So he sets up a Swords Dance, so he has +2 attack, and I've got +2 attack and +2 defense. And then he goes for a second Swords Dance. And then I'm like, oh fuck, he's gonna totally destroy me with a Brick Break. But Waterfall doesn't, well, it would have killed, but he had a Sash. And I just stay in, praying to God that I'd survive this. And this thing is so friggin' epic, it survives with like 70 HP. And I just Waterfall for the kill. So this thing does have Rest and Sleep Talk, but he brings in Electabuzz, and I was hoping that he would predict a switch and then I can get a Rest off, but that is not the case. So he T-balls my Electabuzz down, Celio, so I bring in my Quilava and go for an Eruption, and Eruption does a big chunk, but it doesn't manage to take it down, and that was not good, because my Quilava goes down to a crit, which really did matter there, and if he did not get that crit, I would have had Blaze activated, and then I could have switched out, and then went for some overheats. Yeah, so he Hidden Power Grasses my Larvitar, and I bring in my Cubone, and this is so friggin' awesome, because Hidden Power Grass doesn't manage to kill, and I still have like 4 HP. And I go for an EQ, and then he brings in a Dusclops, and I'm like, Dusclops is too powerful for NFE, so he decides to switch and go into Gabite, and I go for an EQ, and this is so awesome that he dies to an EQ from a Cubone. So he brings back in Dusclops, and I just go for the EQ. And it does a nice amount of damage considering that that's max HP and max defense. And I'm just a little midget. So I didn't know that he'd switch, and I went for the Stone Edge hoping I'd get a crit. And he brings in Piloswine, and he's just gonna Ice Shard me for the kill. So yeah, good game. And comment, rate, subscribe. See you next time.